Oh, it's Monday. It is a Monday morning, late morning, early afternoon, depending on your time zone. And I'm off today. So I thought, let's do something dumb. Let's do a stream. And I put up a poll on my X, and I had a vote. And the vote was for us to watch XPW Freefall. Now, XPW Freefall is a very, very famous show for the main event match, which pitted Vic Grimes against New Jack in a scaffold table match of nonsense. And if you're familiar with anything to do with this, you know the story. But I'm gonna try once the main event comes around. I'm gonna try to debunk some of the stuff that happened in this main event, because some of the stuff that New Jack says that happened in this main event, I kind of call a little bit of BS on. So let's get to it. And like, this is the DVD release, okay? So give me a second here to organize. Whoa, what happened to me? Oh, I got really small there. We're gonna make XPW big, and then we're gonna make me small. Oh, how the heck? Upside down! I don't know how I go. Oh, man. How do I how do I? Oh, man. How do I? I don't know how I upside down to myself. Anybody want to help me?
XPW fans, my
okay,
name is
hang on
Chris
a
Claus
second.
here at XPW Home Video.
All right, I know this is very, very unprofessional. Oh, there we go. All right, there we go. All right, I fixed myself. Okay, so this is the home video release of XPW Freefall. I'll make myself a little bit smaller. I'm taking up a lot of space here. The home video release of XPW Freefall. So they drill down the whole show to, I believe it's an hour.
Now, it was an amazing night in the heart of Los Angeles, California.
Again,
at the
main
Grand
event is the
Olympic
famous part,
Auditorium.
but I figure why not watch whatever's going on here on the undercard of this,
the world title
and see what kind of nonsense XPW had to offer back in whatever year this was, 2001, 2002, something like that. Actually, I should look up when this show happened.
Chris Hamrick and Angel and Folks.
XPW Freefall.
Of the deathmatch title on the line, the Sandman challenges
2002, according to the internet.
I mean, very highly anticipated
and the internet
match. Oh,
never lies.
Yeah, the buck naked match.
So that is
right,
Chris
was
Kloss,
one-on-one.
who
Lizzie
was
Borden,
the
Veronica King,
commentator
the winner,
for
was the one
XPW.
who
I believe he also did
strips the other down
Wrestling
totally
Society X as
buck
well.
naked.
I never thought he was
The
that
match
great of a
2
commentator, but that's
years
just
in the making.
my opinion. But
New Jack,
regardless.
one-on-one against vicious Vic Grimes.
Yes,
now,
New Jack one-on-one with Vic Grimes. Now, the story everybody knows is New Jack was pissed at Vic Grimes for the infamous ECW incident where he didn't want to... Vic didn't want to do the dive off the scaffolding, and New Jack basically just jumped and pulled him down. And Vic Grimes, who was like 400 pounds, fell on him and crushed his head and fucked him all up. And this was a
now Angel wants to
payback for him.
Very badly with the physique of
but that's the main event, so let's focus.
Now.
This is Chaos.
Into an armbar now.
Kid Chaos, who used to wrestle with that's the XPW. I think it's the TV title. And he used to wrestle matches with that title on. They're in the like Olympic auditorium, which must have cost them a bunch of money. I don't know how many people were actually there. I should do some more research on this than just what we're seeing right now.
Flip over the top goes Angel, kick to the midsection. Powerbomb coming up.
But Chaos was actually, I thought it was pretty good work.
Look at this, another pin, up and over, and look at the speed.
Just like a fan of XPW way back in the day. I remember towards the end of ECW, this is kind of a fun story for me. I want to say probably 99-ish. XPW was up and running, and ECW was still running. And there was a TV channel channel in the States called America One. It was the America One network. I don't know what they are now. I think they might still be something, but just names changed over the years. And America One actually broadcast live on the internet, which was very rare at the time, back in like 1999, maybe 2000. But they would broadcast live on Yahoo. And they would show ECW and XPW television on the America One channel. So I remember back in the day, Saturday nights at like 11:30-ish local time, I would go onto Yahoo and I would watch on this little tiny real audio, real media player. I don't think you could even full screen it, but I would watch ECW and XPW every Saturday on this little tiny teeny screen. And that's the story that nobody cares about but me. So this is a gauntlet match, it said, but like, I don't know where the gauntlet... Oh, yeah, I guess you have to win to stay in and lose and get eliminated, which is actually how a gauntlet match works.
There aren't any pinatas in here tonight. And look at this, going for the pin, 1-2. Oh, and Angel was lucky that foot.
It looks like the upper balcony area of this auditorium. Not exactly full. I wish that there was a way to see if I could find some more information on this show.
To the far side, look at this.
Let me do... Let my fingers do the walking through the Google.
Only two, Chico. And look at this, Chaos. Very concerned. I mean, he knows now.
I mean, on Cage Match, I can get the results.
Is here to win the XPW title, not to ask him out on a date.
Vinny Massaro versus Scott Snot. So yeah, this took place on February 23rd, 2002 at the Grand Olympic Auditorium. 1,500 people in attendance, apparently. So this is the card. We're not going to see all this because, again, this is the home video version that's like an hour long. Vinny Massaro and Scott Snot. Evan Courageous and Psychosis. D versus Pogo the Clown. Chaos versus Nosawa, Chris Hamrick, and Angel. We're going to see all that here in this gauntlet match. El Mosco de la Merced, who was awesome, against Juventud Guerrera. That would be good. I don't know if that's on here. It's probably not. A Lumberjack Buck Naked match between Lizzie Borden and Veronica Kane, which I believe is actually on this. And I'm a little bit worried I might get shut down depending how buck naked they get, but I don't think they do, or else it wouldn't have been a DVD for sale in the stores where you could buy.
The TV champ.
Steve Rosano versus Monkey, whoever that is. Johnny Webb versus GQ Money. The King of the Deathmatch title, Supreme versus the Sandman, and of course the main event, Vic Grimes versus New Jack.
Trying to follow him up. Gotta watch out for that little
I'm reading some of the
ringside area.
On Cage Match, some of the people writing reviews. At best, this event was boring. At worst, it was a snuff film. This show proved that even when XPW had potential to have a good show, it was still bad. This XPW event is frankly a masterclass in how wrestling can go wrong.
Don't forget Rivera. I mean, now Chaos has got yet another opponent, and look at this. This is something you'd see in a boxing match.
Shows are often remembered for how they ended. The ending to the show was disgusting in every sense, and the show itself became infamous for it.
Oh, and look at this. What an opponent he has in Confederate currency, Chris Hamrick. And you know what happened last time.
Awful event, poor booking.
Between these two.
Steve Rosano wrestles a match against someone in a monkey costume.
And the Enterprise, Chico, they have recruited him to come in and be their ace in the hole, if you will, Chico.
All right. Okay, so this is Chris Hamrick. You will remember Confederate Currency Chris Hamrick, along with Easy Money, had a little bit of a run towards the end of ECW, and Easy Money went on to have, again, a very brief time in WCW as Jason Jett towards the very end of WCW, and he had a cool move. I forget what it was called, but it's like a vertical suplex where he'd lift you up and then kind of flip you so you back bump in front. Anyway, that's your random history lesson.
Very, very impressive drop kick.
I know
Beautiful
Chris
standing
Hamrick
drop
wrestled a
kick
lot
right now.
around
You
the
see
South. I don't know if
elevation.
he still
Chris
does now.
Hamrick once again has
The
shown me so much.
Confederate
at the
flag on
last
his
show.
gear has
And
aged
apparently,
incredibly
this
badly,
guy could
and
so
we'll just not
easily
talk about
be
that.
the new XPW TV title holder. A series of arm
What
drags
else
now
can we
from
find
both
out
men.
about
Look
this
at that
show?
Chaos ducking a little bit too soon.
Voices
as
of
Chaos
Wrestling
got
has
a boot
something
of Chris
written about
Hamrick.
this.
Chris Hamrick right through the ropes. Oh, did you see where he landed, Chico? Leg spread eagle. Spread eagle.
It's a link to a podcast.
Lord, Jake.
What kind of person would do a podcast about XPW Freefall?
The high-flying Confederate currency, Chris Hamrick. And of course, listen to these fans now here at the Grand Olympic Auditorium, thousands in anticipation of a new XPW TV champ. Chaos now just barely getting to his feet, and he's got to be winded.
Anyway,
but it's Hamrick. with
let's
the
focus
offense.
on what's
First
going
down,
on in the
Hamrick
ring,
going
shall
into
we,
the ring.
kids?
But he gets his
This
shoulder
is
right
the
to
XPW
midsection,
Television
up and over
Championship
Hamrick.
Gauntlet
To the
match.
outside once again, boot to the midsection.
I also am
Yes,
pretty impressed that
suplex
Chaos
coming
has
up,
wrestled this long with that belt
reversal,
still
another reversal.
firmly
Oh, he
attached
draped
around his
shoulder,
waist. I
neck
respect
right-
that.
Oh, look at this Hamrick.
Oh,
Right
man.
on the concrete floor.
Chico, he's back. He's broken.
That
in
flip
half,
bump to the
Chico.
floor, I'm sure,
Snap
was
like
not a good
toothpick.
time for anyone.
Increíble.
Snap, crackle.
Increíble.
Snap, crackle, and pop indeed. And what a fast-paced match this has turned out to be.
Yeah,
Yet
Chris
Chaos,
Kloss, not a great
this is
commentator.
The second opponent he's been fighting
He
tonight.
wasn't great on Wrestling
Chico,
Society
when
X
it
either,
fought
but I
like
mean,
that,
whatever.
I believe now
Whatever, right?
Chris Hamrick has lost any advantage he held over the campeón.
And look at this Chaos now going after the timekeeper's table.
I'm enjoying this whole streaming on my own
What the
thing.
hell
It's
does he have
silly.
in mind here?
It has no merit.
Patrick Hernandez.
Nobody cares what I'm
On the
doing,
floor
but I
now,
care what I'm
senior
doing, and that's
official
what's most
here in
important.
XPW.
Mira, look, he's cheating again. Chico, choking the life out of Chris Hamrick.
Choking the life indeed. I mean, Hamrick still suffering from that huge fall he took. I mean, neck, back, knee. I don't know what hit first right on that concrete floor. But Chaos taking no mercy now, as he knows his lifeblood, his title is on the line here. What the hell is Chaos without that gold around his waist?
What the hell
think
is
he would be the
Chaos
same
without
man,
that gold
Chico.
around his waist? I'll tell you what he is. He's
Chaos
thank
now in
God
control.
damn it.
Chico slamming the Hamrick up against the scaffolding.
Yeah, exactly right. That 40-foot scaffold now being utilized in so many
Well, we'll
matches
see
here
that
tonight.
40-foot scaffold a
Yet to be
little bit
utilized
later.
in
Don't
the
you worry about
scaffold
that,
match.
kids.
Our main event tonight. One of many main events here tonight at Freefall. XPW, one of the greatest.
Like, if you look at this
wrestling
card
shows
on paper
ever put
and,
by
like,
this
take
company
out the
or in
nonsense,
history of this sport. What a night
there's
it's gonna
actually
be.
some
What a
not
night
bad
it's
stuff.
been.
And, like,
As
Southern
Chaos
California
goes right
back in
for
this
Hamrick
time
with that steel
had
chair
a
right
lot
to
of
the
talent.
ribs. Oh, look at that, right to Hamrick suffering a great deal of pain in this match. Goes right into the security railing.
Chico, mira, you can see the pain, the agony on the face of Hamrick. Chaos taking advantage.
That
of
is
the
Larry
weak
Larry
square
Rivera.
sharp.
He did
Oh,
color
Chico.
commentary, and he had a very, very
Chico,
thick
the
Spanish
smart move
accent,
by
and he would
Hamrick
say
to get out of
Chico
the
a
way.
lot. And whenever there was
Chaos smashed his own face
deathmatch stuff
into
going
the
on,
ring
he
with
would
the
always
chair,
call it
Chico.
violent
And
crap.
now Chaos
And I
barely
always,
getting to
that
his
always
feet
kind of stuck
as
with
it's
me, and I used to be,
Confederate
oh, this
Chris
violent
Hamrick
crap.
got the upper hand once again in this
Oh,
match.
what's
Oh, wait just a
Chris
minute. Look
Hamrick?
at this springboard drop kick
I love that
right
he
to the
like
top.
spent zero time milking that for the crowd.
Chico,
He's just
he
like, you know what?
threw
We're gonna do this,
the ring,
and
Chico.
we're not
That's
gonna,
a 20
you know,
feet
waste any
kick.
time
Is that what you
building
call
up
like
to
a
it. It's just gonna
Pescado?
happen. That's GQ Money, who I think
Without-
worked for
without
WWE
KO,
at some
he's
point
knocked out
in
cold.
some sort
Now
of
it's
creative
Hamrick.
thing. I might be
With
wrong
a
on
shot
that,
right to the head.
but I know he was the ring announcer for Wrestling Society X as well. He was a guest on a podcast that I did many, many, many years ago. 20 plus years ago. I was an innovator. I was a podcast innovator. I was doing this shit before podcasts had the name podcasts. Give me my flowers.
That was so close. I thought it was it for sure. I thought we had a new TV champion right there. And what a leg drop that was, Chico.
Chico, increíble. No creo que
What a leg drop that was.
Chico. I
Chico.
thought for sure he was over.
Irish whip now to the near side, but Chaos fires back with an elbow to the face. And now
Like, if you look
Chaos
at
going
this,
up top.
like this,
Tornado.
you know, this is not a bad
Tornado
match.
DDT, no. A counter from Hamrick.
If you
Hamrick
take away the fact that it's
facing Chaos
XPW
right
and the
back
fact
on
that it's
top
Freefall,
rope.
and just
now
look at
it's
it on its own
Chris
merit,
Hamrick going
I mean, it's not
upstairs,
terrible.
Perhaps looking to deliver a superplex.
Look at all
Chaos.
the empty seats up
With
in
the
that top balcony.
Superplex coming up.
Oh, what a weird looking superplex
Landed
that
right on the
was.
small of his back, Chico.
Weird. That was super weird.
Both men feeling the effects of that move. You can tell Chris Hamrick did just as much damage as Chaos.
And this has got to be it right here. 1, 2, only 2.
Only
Chico,
two.
if Hammer would have hurried up with the pin, he would be the campeon right now, Chick.
And how the hell is Chaos kicking out of these?
The
and what the hell is
campeon.
GQ Money now doing on the ring apron? Textbook suplex coming up from Chris Hamrick. Oh, look at that. Reversed it into a neck breaker.
Chico, the stunner, the southern stunner by Chris
Where the hell's the
Hamrick.
referee?
Now, where is the referee? No lo creo. Hamrick will be campeon.
I missed
2
why the
times now,
referee
Chico.
is
Easily,
out there.
easily. I mean, he drove Chaos' neck right
because
into his
GQ Money's
shoulder.
up there causing problems.
GQ Money.
Oh, wait a minute. Look at that. GQ Money tripped up Hamrick on the top rope. And now it's Hamrick.
I wonder what else I can watch
Suffering
on
the
here without
consequences.
getting,
Now Chaos looking to capitalize.
you know, copyrighted. I've
Now
basically been
Chico
kind
is
of like,
struggling for control.
if it's on
Top
YouTube,
of the
I think I'm
turnbuckle.
okay,
Chico,
is kind of the
who's
way I'm
gonna
looking
gain
at
momentum?
things.
I do not know. Mira, Hamrick now going to the top.
Did we
of the
already do a superplex?
Chaos fighting back. Oh, wait a minute. Look. It's
Oh,
Chaos.
damn.
Chico,
That's gotta be it for Chris Hamrick. And it is.
Chaos again defeats 2 men tonight to keep the TV title around his waist. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, Chico.
Okay, I guess that's the end of the gauntlet match. All right, so here we go. We got White Trash Johnny Webb against GQ Money for the XPW World
Chico, I
Championship.
was hoping for this part. I love this part.
You love this part. Look
This
at
is Johnny
Webb
Webb, I
telling
think,
Rob
in his,
Black,
like,
he can take
Elvis
GQ Money
karate
one-on-one.
suit
Where he
era
introduced- and Rob
of
Black
whatever this
doesn't
nonsense
seem
is.
very happy about this, but this could be a huge mistake.
Oh,
Look at this
hey,
springboard.
look at GQ Money.
Drop kick from behind.
Look at GQ Money.
GQ Money nailing Webb, and the XPW title is now on the line.
Chico, that is so unfair. I did not get to see Webb do his famous dance, Chico.
He was doing the dance, man. Look at this high above now. GQ Money with Webb drapes him right
Yeah,
on
this
the
is
top
going to be
rope.
bad.
GQ
This
Money,
is not
I
going
can't
to be a
believe it.
good
I mean,
professional
can you
wrestling
imagine
match, I don't
GQ
think.
Money as XPW World Heavyweight Champion? What a joke, man. GQ Money going upstairs now. Look at this. What are we going to see right here? Walking the rope, drops the big elbow.
Chico, do you not have to be a heavyweight?
I mean, the
to
rope
be the
walk was
heavyweight
pretty
champion?
impressive. That
Excuse me,
elbow looked
drop
like dog
start
shit, though. But,
elbow.
you know, I couldn't do that.
Chico, I was under the impression that you have to be a heavyweight to win the championship heavyweight belt, Chico.
Well, what a spinning heel kick, that boom
What is going on?
Coming to play now from Webb on the back of the neck.
Chico Webb, the campeon, 14th degree, Boon 2 black belt.
14th
So a
degree.
14th degree
Boon
black
2
belt.
expert, Chico.
Look at this Irish whip now, ducking underneath GQ Money. Once again, look at this. Oh, look at
Beautiful tilt-the-world slam by the campeon Webb, Chico.
and Webb now taking control. As you thought he would.
I'm never
Chico,
going to be
this
as
is
good
no
a
surprise,
commentator
As you
as
thought he would. I mean, come on.
Larry
GQ
Rivera.
Money, the World
Larry
Heavyweight
Rivera.
Champion.
I
Give me
can't
a
say
break.
those words. It's too hard.
Yo, Chico, laughable.
Russian leg sweep now.
Why
Webb
is Machado trending?
Mira, with the,
Oh,
with
it's
a,
trending on
with a
politics. I
combination
thought Manny
submission
Machado
move,
did
Chico.
something
The
bad.
head scissors now. Legs
But-
wrapped around the neck of GQ Money. Now another counter.
Never mind.
Going for the pin now. Wait a minute.
Never mind.
GQ using the ropes to break the submission hold. That Webb had 2 different submission holds on at once, Chico. And now adjusting the suit, Chico. Cannot
What's he
wrestle.
doing? He's
Do not
going
look
into
good.
his pocket.
What is he getting out of his pocket?
Kick to the midsection. Kick to the side of the ribs. Once again, here's this Boone shoe coming into play.
The Boone
My
Shoe
God.
chops. GQ Money left in a daze.
Webb taking his apparel, his attire off. And we're seeing a little bit of the old white trash Johnny Webb now. A little bit shades here. But once again, it is still Webb, the XPW World Champion. Setting GQ Money up. Oh, looks planting him right
Up on the top,
turnbuckle.
because if you like superplexes, this is a
Chico
show
Webb
for
trying
you.
to finish early with a devastating move from the top, Chico. Oh,
What the fuck are we
the
doing
reversal by
here?
GQ Money. Sending Webb face first into the second turnbuckle. Look at this now, Chico.
Oh, what a move that was.
Chico.
GQ
I
Money
mean, that was
grabbing
kind of cool.
Webb's face smacked down.
Increíble.
Nose first into the canvas.
Chico,
1, 2, only 2.
It's a very,
Only
very
2.
high impact move the GQ Money did from the top, Chico.
Unbelievable. And now GQ Money regrouping on the outside of the ring as Webb still laid flat out.
Chico, GQ Money maybe a little distraught, maybe not able to concentrate because the rest of the Enterprise.
Where is he going and what is he doing?
Right, exactly right.
Now both men toe to toe once again.
I think poor GQ Money is
Look at
gassed.
this one-on-one, man.
Oh.
Gassed
man, if
out.
you will. Going now, look at this boom shoe. The kick's coming into play once again from Champion Webb. But look at this somersault. Dodging is GQ money from Webb. And look at this double axe handle right between the eyes.
It's the greatest match in the history of our sport.
Chico, GQ money is not benefiting from not taking complete advantage of the campeón chick, walking around wasting time.
Oh man, I think I know why this
GQ
show is
money
only remembered
going
for the main
after Webb.
event,
Let's
which
scoop
shouldn't be
up.
remembered
And
at
he
all. But I'm
barely
gonna
got
try
him up.
my
What a
best during this
weakling.
main event,
Chico
during
is
New
in a
Jack and
different
Vic
weight
Grimes.
class.
I take issue.
Yeah.
I want to try to debunk
The featherweight.
like some
Oh,
stuff
look at
that
this.
shit.
Spinning, but he missed. Spinning leg drop to the
Debunk
top.
some stuff
It
that
looks
New
like
Jack
GQ
said
could have caught his
in
leg
many,
right
many
there.
shoot interviews and on Dark Side of the Ring about how this main event went
He
down.
could have very
This is
easily
just my
dislocated the
opinion.
knee on that
I am not
move.
a scientist
What a
nor a
high-risk move that
criminologist.
was
It's
as
just
Webb
what I
once
think.
again looks
But
like
we'll
he's
get
gonna
to
put
that
GQ money. Yes, indeed.
when we get to
on
that.
top of the top rope. Another kick right to the chest.
But right now, the
Yeah,
XPW World
devastating
Championship is on the line. God help us.
Oh, there it is. He nailed him with it. Webb
Is that a muscle buster?
on the offense
Shit.
now.
Maybe Samoa Joe stole that
Chico,
from
the campeón is in
White
complete
trash
control
Johnny
of the
Webb.
media.
We're seeing shades of white trash Johnny Webb taking it to GQ Mini.
Chico
Scoop up and a slam.
very easily picking up the media.
Fans are not happy.
Oh, Chico,
Beautiful
mira.
move that was.
One.
1, 2. Only two.
Oh,
Wait a
and he
minute, Webb.
pulled him up. What
Do
a
not
dick
agree with
move.
this move, Chico. Oh, mira.
I was gonna choke him
Going
out.
for a submission hold now, Webb.
He's got
Chico,
the
a forward
Karate
raise,
Kid
a
thing
tap out,
going on.
Chico.
That's
What is
cool.
the referee doing?
And he
He's
tapped
out.
out.
Yeah, he tapped out, dude. Okay. All right, apparently that's the end of the title match. Now we move on to the XPW King of the Deathmatch Championship, Supreme versus the Sandman. Now, Supreme no longer with us.
Now those other pieces of shit, like Vampiro, Conan, Sabu, all these motherfuckers come out here for the fucking money. They don't give a shit about anybody else.
Supreme doesn't really look like he's ready to compete here. Now, Supreme
That's
is
not
not
what XPW is
with
about.
us anymore,
And that's why they're not fucking here.
and I believe he is related somehow
XPW is
to
only
Chaos
fucking
that we
place
saw in
with
our
the
first
deathmatch
match.
title, and we do it for you.
You know what this man's problem is? He's a whore.
Oh.
This man's a whore.
Whoa.
But he's not a whore for a pimp. He's not a whore for himself. He's a whore for you stupid fans.
Whoa, what?
Listen
Where
to
the hell is
Sandman being a
coming from
heel
right
and
now?
wearing a
I don't
shirt.
mind, confused.
Yeah.
Look at that
You're
shirt
the
that
whore.
Sandman's got on.
Hey,
Why is that
hey,
not a bigger
you're
story?
The guy that comes out here, I'm the king of the death
I'm gonna
match.
clip this
Hey, I
for
ain't seen anybody
TikTok
die
and be like,
lately.
let's check out Sandman's shirt and I'd like an explanation on this, please.
Sandman. A little bitter right now.
Sounds like, Chico.
So, you can do all the crazy crap you want in the ring and get paid $75 for it. And these stars are taking home the money.
That's a shoot,
Yeah,
I think.
you're a whore for them. Or maybe you're a mark for yourself.
Oh, Chico.
But I'll tell you what. You
Are we
will
gonna
not
have, like, a
catch the
match here?
Sandman putting somebody through a table anymore in this building.
What? The hell's he coming from?
You will not catch the Sandman beating somebody over the head with a Singapore cane.
What?
What?
You will not see me hit somebody with a chair anymore because I happen to be one of those superstars and I don't give a damn about these fans.
Oh my god, this is the heel era of
Where's
the
this guy
Sandman.
coming from?
You know what? There. You know what? I don't even care about that damn cane anymore. I'm a superstar. I can wrestle.
Alright, Sandman, let's see what you got.
Fuckface. This is all you fucking have? That's all you fucking were. You ain't shit.
Whoa. I can't believe that one.
Let's see if you still got some fucking balls. Why don't you come for a fucking title tonight? The
A lot of
fucking
F words.
deathmatch.
Well, look at this. Supreme challenging the Sandman.
Chick.
The fans want to see it.
What is he
What
thinking?
the fuck?
What is this?
And everyone say, pussy.
Chick. The fans.
Chico.
Who would have thought that the day would come?
Right fucking now. Deathmatch. Let's start getting the shit out here. You want it, you fucker? You fucking want it?
Wow.
Look at that Sandman. A little trepidations now.
First of all, us stars don't wrestle in preliminary matches.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, see? You're the type. He's whoring himself for somebody stupid like you.
Chick.
Listen to Sandman. There's actually pretty good heel shit here.
You want your death match? Oh, don't
Well?
call me a pussy, because I ain't no pussy.
Oh my god. This is awful.
Who would have thought, who would have thought the day would come that a crowd, an extreme
I mean, who would have thought the day would come is right.
Sandman? This is a different Sandman, Chico.
Oh,
I don't know
Sandman
who
got
the
rid
hell
of the
this guy is
shirt.
or where he's coming
Oh,
from.
and now, like,
Chico, he's
Supreme,
very
that must have been
good.
earlier in the
Seems to be
evening, because
very
Supreme's all geared up now, and
Supreme.
oh, this is
Now,
going to be
look at
fabulous.
section. Sandman
This is
takes
going to be a
over from
fabulous
the
piece of
Sandman
professional
onto the
wrestling.
Big Man Supreme, going for a chokehold now and going for wrestling moves.
Ah, so Sandman's going to prove he doesn't need all that violence.
On the part
He's
of the
going to
Sandman.
wrestle.
Of course,
I
in a
see this
deathmatch,
ending
you hardly
fabulously
see
for all of
moves like
us.
this at all, Chico.
Chico might be a good game plan to try to defeat.
Not to
Supreme
worry, still to come is
Stay
Vic
away
Rhymes,
from the
New Jack,
tools of
and I'm
terror,
going
Chico,
to
the weapons
debunk
of destruction.
or
Tools of
attempt to
terror, I like
debunk
that one.
what I believe is to be some of the lies that New Jack has told about
Chico, I
this
believe, look,
match.
the Sandman is
But
trying
that's
to
coming
choke
up a
out
little bit
Supreme
later on. Right now,
before
it's
they
the
can get it.
Sandman and
Don't come out
Supreme
right now, but
for the
Supreme, luckily,
XPW
he
King
got
of the
that kick to
Deathmatch
bottom rope,
Championship.
and ultimately,
A main
forcing
event
the
in any
referee
building
to
in the
break hold.
world.
Chico, very smart by the Sandman to try to stay away from the barbed wire and the thumbtacks and the best
Referee needs to tuck a shirt in. Ben Owen would be upset about that.
Supreme now, look at him staring. Look at the Sandman staring back at him. I mean, this is war. Supreme wants to have
I miss
his
Sandman's
way
shirt he
with
wore
the
in that
Sandman. You
promo.
heard what he said earlier. You heard what he said about these big supposed stars coming to XPW.
I
The
understand
Sandman
the bed of
barely
thumbtacks,
snagged himself in that
like
barbed wire.
the edges of that, if you were to
Supreme
bump
with the
on
boot to
that,
the
that would
midsection now.
suck in
And
a
look at
huge
this.
way.
Sandman just barely sliding away from that bed of nails. That was close.
Chico, the Sandman is trying to be very
Chico.
resourceful to stay away from the implements of destruction. Chico, he had a very little taste of the barbed wire, and that was enough for him ducking out of the ring while he was sent to the bed of nails.
Larry
Chico.
Rivera is
Once
a
again,
fabulous
both of these
commentator.
men fighting around this huge.
I wonder if he's still alive. I want to
40-plus
call
foot
a show,
scaffold. I mean, this
a
thing is
match
higher than the
with
balcony
Larry
here at the
Rivera.
Great
I'm
Olympic
gonna
Auditorium,
Google this.
fighting
I need to
around
see
it
if
with
Larry
amongst
Rivera's
all these
still
weapons. And look at Supreme, he can't wait. He's putting this into the ring. Supreme putting the bed of barbed wire into the ring. And the Sandman, he doesn't know what to think. Look at the look on his face.
Chico, apparently the Sandman.
Let's
seems
see.
to be out of his element.
Larry.
Sandman now stomping away on the back of Supreme.
Okay, hang
back
on a
to the
second
head.
Very cagey maneuver by Sandman, awaiting Supreme to enter the ring.
Okay, so apparently Larry Rivera's real name is
Supreme,
Pat
look at this.
Hode,
Sandman now with that bed of
a
barbed wire.
singer,
What the
professional
hell is he
wrestling
out of
commentator,
mind
and radio personality.
What the hell is
Performed
he
under the
doing?
guises of Phantasma,
wants no part of the
currently a
barbed wire.
live vocalist
He
and studio
let it
bassist
go.
for some band.
That's the first time ever.
Larry Rivera, a
Oh,
color
man.
commentator for XPW,
Right
and
into that
Adam
barbed
Baum,
wire.
a DJ,
That had to hurt.
but still alive apparently.
As
That's
Sandman
according to
went
Wikipedia,
right
and
into the
Wikipedia
ring.
wouldn't lie to
Caught.
us.
He's
caught
got
in the
caught.
barbed wire,
Oh,
can't
look at
get
poor
out.
Sandman, caught all up in the barbed wire.
And Supreme now, like a lion, stalking his prey, Chico, all over the Sandman.
Like a predator indeed, helping Sandman out of
Like
that
a
the
predator
hard way, if you
indeed.
will. And look at this now, going out there, putting the Sandman's head right into that bed of nails, Chico.
Chico, you can't get any closer look than the nails the Sandman is looking right now. Un bofetón a la frente
How
de
good is
Sandman.
this match,
Supreme
ladies and gentlemen?
is in complete control, Chico.
Tell me how good this
Sandman
match
now.
is.
This is one of the most cautious, I gotta say slow death matches I've ever seen because of the Sandman. Obviously the Sandman wanting to prove a point that he doesn't have to go through this stuff because he is this big superstar. Give me a break,
I mean,
man.
Supreme was
I
not
can't believe
exactly,
I'm
you know,
even
a great
saying this
worker
about
either.
the
I don't want to
Sandman.
speak
Where the hell is he coming
too
from?
ill of the dead, but you know,
Chico,
Supreme wasn't exactly Ricky Steamboat or anything.
From the barbed wire.
Oh, that was actually
Oh,
pretty
look at
decent
that.
baseball slide.
Chico, right onto the barbed wire table.
As you were saying,
Onto the barbed wire
There
table.
is nowhere you can go. You may try to avoid. Oh, Chico. Mira.
Ah.
Mira. Sandman.
Oh,
by
fabulous.
the grace of God, lifted himself and Supreme
And
caught all of the table. And now Sandman.
Supreme appeared to be the
look at
one
Look at that.
Oye, mira. Mira already busting Supreme.
still
wide
holding
open
the
with
gaff
barbed wire.
in his
And
hand.
Sandman also bleeding profusely. Chico.
profusely indeed. I mean, it's like a crimson mass now coming down the
A
face
crimson
of the
mask.
Sandman, but the
I don't
Sandman-
believe I've ever used the
Grab the
term
steel
crimson
chair.
mask, but we might have to
Supreme
look
caught
through my
still
catalog
in that
of
barbed wire.
professional
you
wrestling
saw
commentary to see if I
Sandman
ever
rocked the
used the
barbed
term
wire
crimson
right
mask,
in the
because I
face.
might have,
The
and I
head
might be
Supreme.
lying right now.
And now, all of a sudden, both of these competitors are busted.
You know what? I
wide
probably
open.
did. I
And
shouldn't
look
say
at the
that.
blood. Look at the blood flow. Look at the sweat. Look at both these guys. Like two warriors going at it now in this death match. And now look at even the Sandman's getting into the spirit of things.
What is he doing now using the chairs?
Sandman with something in mind.
Supreme has blood in his eyes, trying to regroup Chico. Oh!
Boot down to the midsection. Sandman getting caught from King of the Death Match Supreme. Once again, both men busted wide open. And look at this.
Belly to belly suplex.
Beautifully executed.
Chico.
From Supreme.
Salute, Chico. God bless you.
Look at this now.
Oh, are we gonna put the thumbtack bed onto the chairs?
To set this bed of thumbtacks, and it looked like Sandman had this in mind earlier. I mean, he's the one that set these chairs up.
This is all
What is going on, Chico?
a lot
As
of
they
work.
set the bed on these 4 chairs. The thumbtacks, look at that. Thousands and thousands of thumbtacks.
I don't understand what the
Being
point is of
utilized
putting the
soon.
thing
Soon to be
onto
utilized in this match.
the
Supreme.
chairs. Like, you
Look
throw
at
them in the
so maniacal
thumbtacks, it's gonna
setting
suck
that bed up.
regardless.
As the Sandman, you see the look on his face.
I mean,
The
putting it on the
blood
chairs is gonna
running
make it
down
look
his
cool, I
face.
guess.
Chico, the Sandman is out of
Oh
it.
no! Oh, look
Oh.
at that!
Oh, Chico.
Just setting him on that bed of thumbtacks alone. You
Laying
can
the
see pain.
Sandman on the bed of
Sandman.
thumbtacks.
Poking the
Supreme.
Sandman.
I
is
assume
going
Supreme's gonna
upstairs.
go up
The
to the...
Sandman.
My God, look at the fans!
Oye,
2002!
mira. He runs
What's this?
Superstar Chaos, Chico.
Oh,
Interfering
Chaos.
now, taunting his uncle, Chico. What the
Oh.
hell is this? Chico. Is that Rosano? Rosano attacking Supreme
Who's
from
that?
behind
Who are
with-
all these
with
people?
the Singapore cane.
What the hell is going on?
Think that's
here?
GQ Money and the bandana
GQ
there?
Money, the media manager also up on the ropes with Supreme, Chico. What is going on?
Look at this! Oh my God! No, please, please, please,
Are
no!
they gonna...
No,
They
no,
cannot
no,
interfere.
no,
What is this?
no, no, no!
Chico, no.
He cut her onto the thumbtacks,
Count.
and the Sandman gets the win. And Sandman is the new XPW King of the Death Matches.
No, damn it, no! No es posible. No es posible. No lo creo. No lo creo.
All right.
You gotta be kidding me!
You've got to
There's
be
gotta
kidding
be
me.
another ruling!
Who are these? Who do these guys think they are? The Enterprise interference. What is this?
What
The
is this?
Enterprise.
The Sandman is now with the Enterprise?
No lo creo.
I think
What the
I
hell
have like
is going on
XPW
tonight?
TV DVDs. I think we should do an XPW TV watch along. Okay, so now this is the Buck Naked match. Lizzie Borden and Veronica Kane. Lizzie Borden was married to Rob Black, who was the proprietor of XPW. That's him right
All
there.
right.
Veronica Kane was
Listen to
a
me.
adult film
Change the
star. Now,
stipulations a little bit, all right?
I'm hoping
We
that
need
this
to
doesn't
spice
get me
this
in any
shit up.
trouble with Twitch for any kind of
The
nudity. I don't think there's
Enterprise,
going to be any
you
actual
are
nudity.
all
But I just had a
banned from
realization that I
ringside.
should do an XPW television
The hell
watch
you trying to
along,
pull
episode
off?
by episode. How great and terrible would that be?
Monkey. Don't do monkey.
So I don't believe that Lizzie Borden and Rob Black are still together. Rob Black did some jail time regarding the distribution of certain adult film content. Got out of jail, restarted XPW, and it ran for a couple of years, but I don't believe they're running now. Actually, you know what? That'd be another thing that I could Google.
I swear to God, Chaos,
Let's
if you
Google
guys
while
don't
we wait
get
for
back,
whatever this
I'm
nonsense
gonna fire
is.
you both, and you're gonna be working these local bullshit feds, the SoCal jobbers, and you'll be lost amongst the shit in LA. Now get the fuck
Right.
back!
Wikipedia.
The Enterprise ordered by Rob Black to get out of the ring. This is a joke, man. What about the Black Army? Do they have to be banned from the ring?
XPW has not promoted a show since 2024, so they did come back for a while, and I did watch a couple of the shows, and they, you know, it was XPW.
Come back here and sit down.
Okay, why do we have two refs in here? What is going on?
Sit down here and commentate.
Hey, check. Jordan, no fun.
Rob Black with something up his sleeve. Indeed, in this matchup, this Buck. Oh, yeah.
Buck naked match.
She is the owner and the operator of the Enterprise.
I didn't know that was on here. I apologize, Twitch. I apologize very much because I didn't know that was on there. I thought this was a professional wrestling show. Sorry about that. Please don't, like, kick me off, or I'm just starting my streaming career. Please don't demonetize me. Not demonetize. I'm not getting monetized anyway. But don't eliminate me because that was honestly a mistake.
You can cut it with a spoon.
I made.
Okay, so this is the main event. This is New Jack and this is Vic Grimes, and
that I wanted to have because I'm gonna put all this shit on the line. I promise y'all. I promise myself. If I don't beat this fat motherfucker tonight, I'll quit. I'll quit, and I'll walk away from this goddamn business with my fucking head up because fans like y'all stood behind me when I got hurt.
now you see all the tables stacked in the ring. I wonder how they did that, actually. That's a story in its own. Like, how did they get all that done?
You stood behind me, not guilty as fucking usual. When I got
I'm
my
not in
ass
trouble
tossed
with Twitch.
from that goddamn balcony, you still stood behind me. So, Vic Grimes, do me a favor. Get your fat ass out here and let's tear this motherfucker apart, cause one of us ain't gonna walk out this motherfucker tonight.
This is unbelievable.
So I'm going to call a little bit of
This is
BS on
truly
some stuff that goes down
unbelievable.
towards the end of this main event. You see the big giant scaffold, you see the tables. This whole thing is shenanigans and kind of world famous for the shenanigans, the nonsense, but I'm going to call bullshit on some stuff that happens right before the big bump. But let's get there first.
XPW is making history, worldwide wrestling history tonight. Some 40 feet in the air, higher than the actual balcony level at the Olympic Auditorium. Both of these men.
All right, here comes Vicious Vic Grimes. Both people in this match have now passed.
Taking the free fall.
And the match is underway. I think all this like stuff that happens down on the ground here is just preamble, you know?
And the New York already attacking the big Grimes chick.
I didn't know that we were gonna have what happened there. I feel bad.
With a chain around his neck.
And look at this, New Jack now with the keyboard right between the eyes. The keys go flying. Huh?
I hit with a keyboard like that would kind of
You know
suck.
the internet?
Well, what does that have to do with Jews?
Chick would hit him with the keyboard. Never mind.
Look at this now. Jack going right
See,
after
like,
Vicious Vic Grimes,
because
the
New
big
Jack was
man.
talking about how he
In this
wanted to
match,
kill
I
Vic
can't
Grimes.
imagine if
Okay?
any of these guys fall
Because
for
of what
40
happened in
Chico.
ECW. All these punches, everything we're seeing here now, like these are all worked
You
punches,
can hear
all right?
this hushed silence.
You know, it is
over
what
the
it
crowd
is.
here at the Olympic Auditorium. Everybody on edge. Everybody not knowing what is going on as we are in the morning hours. It is now Sunday morning. It is 1 a.m. almost, creeping up. And we're going into the wee hours. It's not Saturday night anymore.
Like, this is all just business, for lack of a better term, you know?
Fork out of the ring, chains of Abdullah the Butcher, chick.
But once again, it's
Mira,
New
another
Jack.
fork, chick.
New Jack, another fork. Oh no, look at this. Raking away now. It's Big Grimes.
Opening the skin.
Oh, right between the eyes.
Chick.
Now, I assume here Vic is gonna gig. Why he
Vic
would not take
Grimes.
the goddamn camera off him is
Barely
beyond
getting to
me,
his
but I
feet
mean,
now. New Jack. Look at him. He's having
maybe
a good
these guys
time.
know how to
Going
shoot
right
porn,
after
but they don't know how to
Vic
shoot
Grimes
wrestling.
with that fork in hand still. And look at now. We have 4 tables on top of each other. 3 in a row, 12 all together if you do the multiplication. Set up in the ring. Right
If
under
you
the
do the
40-foot
multiplication.
scaffold, as these two men still battling it out in the ring. New Jack with the crutch right to the back.
Chico, the devastating
That probably
impact
sucked, but I
of the
mean,
crush.
you know, getting hit with a
Hitting
crutch is gonna suck
Vic Grimes in
regardless.
the Back of the neck, Chico. And Nuya giving away a souvenir.
Low blow now from Vicious Vic Grimes on to New Jack. Now it's Vic Grimes with the pizza cutter in hand. Oh no, look at this. Oh no. Going right after New Jack now. Busting him wide open, apparently, with this pizza cutter.
Slicing him, Chico.
Slicing and dicing him indeed.
Again, all this is just preamble.
What is this?
Oh, look at
What
the
the hell
multiple
is this?
pizza
A
cutters.
quintuple pizza cutter.
A
Chico for the
quintuple.
very, very big pizza parties, Chico.
Oh, look at this. No. Oh, going right after New Jack.
Oh, yeah, Chico. Big Grimes está loco.
New,
He's
or
crazy, Chico.
Nick Cage needs something
How
like
can
that.
you think of such a weapon? The multiple pizza cutter, Chico.
Nonetheless, New Jack suffering the consequences. Look at the blood flowing. Oh, look at that right
Again,
between the
this
eyes
is all just
with the
preamble. I
caution.
want to explain
Floor
what
is
happens
wet
when they get up
side.
on the scaffold here. I'm going to explain
Chico,
some
the floor is
nonsense.
wet with the blood of these two warriors.
And the face is wet of New Jack. Look at the blood flowing down the face. Like never before I've seen New Jack. New Jack suffering the consequences now in this match, as neither men have even attempted to go up the scaffold yet. The 40-foot scaffold still erected here at the Grand Olympic Auditorium. Watch out for Fabio. And look at this now. Going
Fabio?
after
Who's
Grimes
Fabio?
is
Was that the
New
guy
Jack.
running the crane camera there?
Chico, we are barely 2 minutes into this match, and already both participants are bloody, busted wide open, bleeding, Chico.
What loyal fans here tonight, thousands of them on hand at the Grand Olympic
New
Auditorium.
Jack back in the ring,
Staying
grabbing a hold
for
of
the wee hours. And
it
look
looks
at
to
this.
be
It's
some
a
sort of
barbed wire rake.
barbed wire gimmick.
New Jack has a barbed wire rake. And look at the eyes. Did you see the eyes right there? Oh no! Oh, going right
I
after
bet that
Grimes.
wasn't fun.
Chico, no lo creo. This weapon of the creation of New York, his own idea. to
Again, you
combat
can see
Big
this is
Grimes'
all
pizza
business.
cutter,
This is
Chico.
all work,
Mira,
you
it's
know.
like a whip of barbed wire, Chico.
Like a whip.
New
like
Jack
a
certainly
rake
doesn't look
whip
like he wants to
made
kill
of
him.
barbed wire. Look at this thing, this instrument of destruction. As now it's Grimes
Oh.
going right after New Jack
Galón de agua, gallon of water, Chico.
with that full gallon of distilled water right to the head.
The
Chico,
full
that is like
gallon
getting hit in
of
the
distilled
face
water. That's a
with
very
a 15-pound
specific
weight, Chico.
take.
1 gallon exactly. Right to the head of New Jack.
1
But now
gallon. I measured it
it's
myself,
Vic Grimes
says
going
Chris
after
Kloss.
New Jack with that rake once again.
Chico using
New-
his own weapon against the Chico.
And look at New Jack once again, the blood flowing profusely from the head. But New Jack going after Grimes now with this rope. And this is nuts, Chico. This is just simply nuts.
Is that a rope or is
Chico
that
right
a
into the
cord?
steel grating
Right in
of
front
the
of us
entrance
here.
ramp.
Right in front of us now here at the broadcast booth, Chico. Vic Grimes went face first into that steel entrance ramp. And now it's Vic Grimes suffering the consequences on the part of New Jack right into the security railing.
Yeah, see, this is perfectly acceptable
Chico, it's a
business.
good thing the fan got out of the way.
New Jack certainly doesn't look like he wants to kill Vic Grimes. This is all just,
And they moved the
you know, a
entire
little bit of
rating
business
outside of
before
the
we
ring.
get up to
Oh.
what everybody really came for.
Wait a minute, look at this. Utilizing the deathmatch weapons, the better
Oh, yeah.
nails now. New Jack.
Cuidado, Chico.
New Jack now, once again, going after Vic Grimes. Fist right to the head, right between the eyes.
Chico, mira. the
Both of these men
brutality.
are finding anything and everything they can get their hands on.
Chico, the violent crap, the brutality.
Is that a golf club?
of This match.
Is that a
Truly,
one wood?
Brutality.
A
And it's
9
much
iron?
Chico, and we have still not even
I've went
got
golfing
up
once
to
my
the
whole life, so I
scaffold,
don't know
Chico.
much
Look at
about
these,
golf.
both these men.
I'm really bad at
Reaching
it.
for their lives in pain.
I'd go back,
Profuse
though.
amount of pain. The persistent amount of pain that they have is
All right, Grimes
unbelievable.
back
But
in the ring.
thing
You
is,
see the
I
table
mean,
set
you've
up
got
in the
the
ring.
scaffold high above, like you said before, not yet utilized in this matchup, but look at all the carnage that's gone down already.
Checo, right now, all this violence that we are seeing, you might as well say it is for fun, because this match cannot finish until someone takes the free fall.
Literally the free fall. I'm not talking about Magic Mountain either. Look at this, Grimes.
All right,
Pointing
Vic Grimes
straight
is
up.
pointing to the top of
Pointing
the
straight up.
scaffold.
What is this? Look at this, Grimes. Grimes is starting. Grimes is going up. Grimes is going
All
up.
right, now Vic Grimes
And look
attempting
at New Jack on the opposite
to
side.
climb to the top of the scaffold. New Jack on the
yes,
opposite
yes,
side,
they're
about
both
to do
going
the same
up.
thing.
Both men climbing this 40-foot scaffold here at the Grand Olympic Auditorium.
Chico, I have goosebumps. I have goosebumps on my skin from the feeling of these two
I
guys.
have goosebumps on my skin.
I'm telling you,
Where
man,
else
I
are you
got
gonna have
on my
goosebumps, you know?
toenail. This is unbelievable. And look at this, both men climbing some 40 feet into the air.
Here, Chico. Do not let it fool you.
Now that is a high-ass scaffold,
So
don't get me
great.
wrong.
It is taking these two athletes.
Okay, I'm not disputing any of that, but I'm going to dispute a few things here.
And look at this, New Jack, of course, from the announce table position here.
Yeah, like
on the
that
near
shot
side,
there,
Vic
that
Grimes over on the far side.
is ridiculously
What the hell is
high.
going to happen? Please, God, please have mercy on
It
their
does look like
souls.
they built
Chico
themselves a
Nuya
pretty
is
sturdy,
reaching
safe
top
scaffold,
first.
as dumb as that
Like
sounds.
he's in the advantage. Now he can wait for Big Grimes.
And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Both men are on the top of the scaffold.
All right, so New Jack
Big
and Grimes are up on the
trying
top
to get all the way up. New Jack making his way over.
Oh,
of
Chico,
the scaffold.
you're
Well,
also
Grimes
very
is trying to
dangerous
get
here.
his big ass up
Big
there. I
Grimes
get
is
you,
still
I
on
feel
the
that.
ladder. If he sleeps or lets go, that could be it. And he's going to land on the concrete, Chick.
Oh my God, Vic Grimes. Vic Grimes, look at him. Look at the look on his face. Look at the look on his face. He's scared out of his mind. I think
Now, shortly
both these
here,
men realize just how high they
New
are
Jack says
from the concrete
that he
floor
pulls
here at
out
the Grand
a
Olympic Auditorium in
stun
downtown
gun
Los Angeles.
taser type
History
thing.
is being made right here and right now.
He says this.
Chico, mira,
All right.
I'm very scared right now because if you notice the scaffolding, not very sturdy, Chico, moving and waving in the air. Very, very.
Well, let's just
uncertain,
wait a minute
very,
here
very
till we
not
get there.
stable.
We're gonna
I know
get there.
You are scared, but get your hand off of my leg. Look at this
Oh,
now,
yeah.
Vic Grimes. Oh no! Oh, low blow from New
There's
Jack
the
onto
low
Vic
blow.
Grimes.
Okay.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Big Grimes,
Oh
better
my God!
stay away
Look,
from the edge,
look
Chick.
how close Vic Grimes is to
Oh,
the
yeah.
edge, indeed.
Big move from the edge, Chick.
What
Get
is
away.
this? New Jack once again going after Vic Grimes.
Okay.
Big
This
fight.
is nuts.
Big
Clubbing
fight
away
back,
on
big.
Grimes. So there's going to be a point where he pulls out what is said to
Oh,
be
yeah, big fight back.
a
Don't let it do this to you.
taser, stun gun,
What a
cattle
dude,
prod,
Jack.
whatever you want to call the thing.
Big.
Grimes,
Big,
you
do
know,
it for
selling
Mr.
the
Ramos,
fall
man.
here.
Come on. Vamos.
New Jack now.
Chico, he has a weapon. What is that? Chico, he has a stun gun.
Now,
Chico.
there you go.
Stun
New Jack
gun.
has the
That's a stun gun,
taser,
Chico.
okay?
Gun.
Taser. Oh, Chico.
Oh, look at this.
Now, he says he's
Chico,
tasing
that
Vic
has-
Grimes
I know we are
here.
in XPW, but that
A,
is
I
the
call
taser,
bullshit
Chico.
that he's
He
not
cannot do that.
actually tasing Vic
Chico, mira.
Grimes.
Look at this. He's got an electric stun gun, and he's shocking the life.
Now,
out of
granted,
Vic
I've never been
Grimes.
Chico, that
tased,
is not right.
but if he's tasing Vic
He's
Grimes,
got an
right?
electric basin shotgun.
Chico, the stun gun.
Now,
that is not
Vic
right.
Grimes immediately
Please stop using
gets up.
that weapon.
Oh, no.
Okay, now,
No,
wait.
no,
I gotta
no.
pause this. Hang on. Oh, we gotta go back. We gotta go back. Well, I apologize. So he says that he tases him, right? And then he says that he picks up Vic Grimes and then throws him as hard as he can to try to throw him onto the ring post. Now, first of all, if he tased Vic Grimes wouldn't have been able, I assume, I've never been tased, but to get up that fast and get up on his feet and get ready into the position to be thrown. Okay? And B, if Vic Grimes is 400 pounds, New Jack ain't throwing him anywhere. He's gonna go where he's gonna go. So let's just let this play out here. I'm gonna run this back just a couple of seconds here. and just hear me out on this, because I
Large
call
step, but get your
some
hand off of my
shenanigans on
leg.
this.
Look at this
Oh,
now,
yeah.
Vic Grimes.
I might have gone back a little bit too far. I'm
From
sorry.
New Jack onto Vic Grimes. Oh my
yeah.
God. Oh my God.
Big Grimes
Oh
better
my God.
stay away
Look-
from the edge,
Look
chick.
how close Vic Grimes is to
Oh,
the
yeah.
edge indeed.
Big move from the edge, chick.
What
Get
is
away.
this?
So your taser's going to come
New
out
Jack
right away here.
Once again going after Vic Grimes.
Oh yeah, Big.
This
Fight.
is nuts.
Big. Fight back, Big. Oh yeah, Big. Fight back. Don't let him do this to you, Big.
Yeah, I went back too
But
far. I'm
it's
sorry.
New Jack.
There's Grimes
Big.
again
Oh, yeah,
selling,
Big. Do it
you
for
know,
Mr. Robert Black. Come on.
that he's going to slip and fall off the
Come on.
scaffold. Flip around into
Jack now.
position.
Chico, he has a weapon. What is that?
There's the taser.
He has a stun gun, Chico.
All right.
It's a stun gun.
He has a
Or stun gun,
Chico.
whatever you
stun
want to
gun.
call it.
Taser. Oh, Chico.
Oh, look at this.
So this is tasing,
Chico,
apparently.
I know we are in XPW.
I call
but
bullshit
that is
on the
against rules,
like
Chico.
shoot
That he
tasing.
cannot do that.
That's work tasing, that is not shoot
Look at
tasing.
this. He's got an electric stun gun. And he's shocking the life. out of
Because
Vic
Grimes is going to
Grimes.
get up into position to be thrown.
He's got an electric phaser shotgun.
Chico, the stun gun. That is not right.
See, look how quickly
Do
Grimes
use it.
up on his
Now,
own, and then
hold
New
on.
Jack's going to
No,
throw
please,
a
no.
400-pound guy. Yeah, I call like, you know. Now, don't get me wrong. That fall and that bump, that's wild. That's crazy stuff. I don't dispute the fact that whole thing was wild. But if you watch and you go back and watch Dark Side of the Ring and all the shoot interviews, New Jack's talking about how he tased him for real and he threw him as hard as he could. I called shenanigans and nonsense and all that. That was all, you know, they worked together. Again, you know, that could have been a lot worse. But I call shenanigans on New Jack's story. That being said, that's still, I mean, I don't want to take that bump. Hell no. Like, that's
Here's your winner of the
pretty wild.
freefall match, New Jack.
All right, so New Jack wins the free fall match. We'll see. I mean, we saw a couple of replays. New Jack is very proud of himself. We still have 4 minutes left of this video. What could we possibly talk about here for 4 minutes? But yeah, that's just my take on this, and I thought that right from when I saw this back in 2002, that this was a little bit shenanigans. Anyway, that is. Okay, we're gonna see Vic go through the tables again. All right, so I'm gonna just remove this bad boy here. So that is XPW Freefall, the home video 1 hour version. I've kind of said my piece about what I think of it. Again, I think that there were definitely some shenanigans. Why is my thing backwards? Why do I have a negative image now? This is not how this is supposed to be. I'm very confused as to how things have gone here. I'm all. Can I fix this? How do I fix this? Very confused. What if I move myself out and then move myself back in again? Oh, I'm still negative image. Seem like my B is backwards. I don't know what's going on. I got to fix this. Thank you for checking out the XPW Freefall stream here from BBBoris World Headquarters. And I appreciate you, and we'll be back again to do more of whatever this nonsense is in the very near future.